students, Sairam. I welcome you all to the part 2 of chapter number 7, Getting to Know Plants. In previous session, we have clearly differentiated between herbs, shrubs and trees on the basis of some characters. So on the basis of height, we tried to differentiate between herbs, shrubs and trees. So herbs are the smallest one. They are smallest in height. Shrubs are taller than the herbs but smaller than the trees, and trees are the tallest one. And next we have differentiated these herbs, shrubs and trees on the basis of stem. Herbs have soft and green stem, shrubs have hard but not very thick stem, and the stem of tree is hard and thick. Then we have seen how we have differentiated these herbs, shrubs and trees on the basis of where do the branches appears. In herbs, there are very few branches. In fact, sometimes no branches. In shrubs, branches appear near to the base, or we can say that close to the ground. And in trees, branches appear much above the ground. Then we have seen there are some plants that have weak stem and they cannot stand upright. And example of such plants, we call them as creepers and climbers. Creepers are the plants that spreads or creeps on the ground. And example of creepers are watermelon, muskmelon, pumpkin, sweet potato, etc. Then we have seen about the climbers. Climbers are the plants that take support of the neighboring structure. That neighboring structure may be a wall, a fence or a tree. And with the help of this neighboring structure, they climb up. Example of climbers are money plant, pea plant, bitter gourd, water gourd. Now children, we will study about the different parts of the plant. All of us know that these are the roots of the plant. Early, this is the cyst. Then this is the stem. This is stem of the plant. Then these are the flowers and these are the leaves. Your children, your shoot system consists of stem, flower and leaves, and root system consists of roots. Now here we will see this root system and shoot system in detail. First children, we will study about the shoot system of the plant. In shoot system, first we will study the stems. Then we will study about leaves, and then we will study about the flowers. So let's begin by studying about the stem. As we all know that stem holds the plant erect, or we can say that upright. Here children, this is the stem of the plant. We know that stem bears leaves, flowers and fruits. Two more important functions of stem are stem carries water and mineral from the soil to the different parts of the plant through spatial tubes called as xylem. Stem also carries food which is prepared in the leaf by the process of photosynthesis to the different parts of the plant, and these tubes are called as phloems. Let's understand this. Here children, what are xylem and what are phloems? Here children, all of us know that roots absorbs water and mineral from the soil, isn't it? Then this water and these roots they absorb water and mineral from the soil, and this water and mineral are transported to the different parts of the plant through the stem. And how this happens? With the help of the spatial tubes which are present in the stem, and these tubes are called as xylem. Here children, this is xylem. These tubes in the stem, there are many tubes are there. We call them as this spatial tubes as xylem, which are present in the stem, and with the help of which water and mineral. So xylem carries water plus minerals from the soil to the different parts of the plant. Now these are the transported to the different parts of the plant with the help of the spatial tubes. We call them as xylem. Now we also know that food is prepared. Now we also know that the food is prepared by the leaves in the plant by the process of photosynthesis, isn't it? Now this food which is prepared in the leaf is transported to the other parts of the plant. Again, step by step with the help of this spatial tubes called phloem. Here. So here are the leaves and they prepared food, and this food is transported to the different parts of the plant through the spatial tubes called phloem. So what we studied is the water and the mineral are transported by the xylem. So here children, xylem carries water plus mineral to the different parts of the body, and phloem carries food which is prepared by the leaves to the different parts of the plant. So I hope children, all of you understood about the xylem and phloem properly, isn't it? Children, here we can say that phloem are the spatial tubes present inside the stem with the help of which food is transported to the different parts of the plant. Now next we'll see an experiment, and this we are going to prove that stem conducts water or transport water and minerals to the different parts of the plant. Let's look at the experiment. For this, you have to take a glass and fill it 1/3 with water. Then you have to add few drops of ink to the water. Here we have taken red color ink that you can see in the diagram. Now we will take a herb which is having flower and leaf on it, and cut the base of the stem of the herb and put it in the glass. Observe the plant next day. You will observe that the color of the flower has changed. And how this happens? Because the stem has transported this colored water, red colored water, to the different parts including flower, and that's how this flower got red colored, isn't it? Now here also we have one white rose stem. We dip this rose stem in blue ink, and what we observe that flower color has changed to bluish. And how, children? Because stem has transported this blue water to the flower. This proves that stem transports or conducts water and mineral. After studying about the stem, let's now study about the leaves. Okay, so first we'll study about the different parts of the leaf. And see children, here this is the broad green part of the leaf, and this entire part is called as leaf lamina, and the part of the leaf by which it is attached, here this one, this part is called as petiole of the leaf. So we can say that the part by which the leaf is attached to the stem is called as petiole. Then there are small lines on the leaf, and they are known as the veins of the leaves. These, here children, these are the veins of the leaves. The small line present over the surface of leaf are called as veins, and the thick vein, here children, this is the thick vein which is present in the middle of the leaf is called as midrib. The vein which is present in the middle, we call this as midrib. Now here children, just now we have seen the different parts of the leaf. Let's revise again, once again children. Here, see children, this is the broad green part of the leaf. This we call as leaf lamina. Now this is the middle, this is the midrib, or then here the part with which the leaf is attached to stem, we call this as petiole. Then here these are the veins which are further divided into the smaller veins. See children, here you can see here these are some patterns. Here veins make a pattern on a leaf. This is called as venation. The pattern of the veins on the leaf is called as venation. The pattern of the veins on the leaf is called as venation, and we have two types of venation, and they are reticulate venation and parallel venation. Let's study about each one of them in detail. If the design is net-like on the both sides of the midrib, it is called as reticulate venation. Can you see in this picture the design is like this on the both side of the midrib, like this one, right? So this type of venation is called as reticulate venation, which is found in rose, peepal tree, mango tree, etc. If the designs made by the veins is parallel to one another, it is called as parallel venation. Can you see here in the diagram, these veins are parallel to one another? This type of venation is called as parallel venation, which is found in grass, wheat, maize, etc. So here children, this is reticulate venation and net design present in both side of the midrib. This is the, here children, this is the midrib, and this is the midrib, and this one is, this is the midrib, and this both side we can see the net like pattern. Now next, here this one is the example of parallel venation. Here the veins are parallel to one another, and this children, here if you will see, here the veins are vertically parallel to one another, and in this the veins are horizontally parallel to one another. Both are the example of parallel venation. So children, we can say that in reticulate venation, the veins are making net-like design on the both side of midrib, and in case of parallel venation, the veins are arranged vertically or horizontally parallel to the midrib. Now children, here, now next is functions of leaves. Children, here these functions of leaves we will study in our next session. Here children, I am ending today's session over here. Goodbye children. Thank you for watching.